looking into a few recommended changes to the state's criminal justice system. That includes updating minimum parole eligibility requirements to reflect the current Blue Book. Kehoe says their approach is to refine offender management and increase accountability with the goal of safeguarding public safety while also promoting successful reintegration and reducing recidivism. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ethan Thomas on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the mid-80s, partly cloudy, low 60s tonight. Sunshine mid-70s for Tuesday, sunshine 75 for Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing some clouds over the 4 states.
64 in Wheaton, 63 in Pittsburgh, 68 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
It's time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and it's being brought to you by Josh Meekery Country Financial. Today we're featuring Grove's Heritage Preschool class. Great job. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge or your class group or whomever, you can go to the KIX website, and there's a button there on the main page you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 18 minutes away from your first chance of the day to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
And today's a special day because we are doubling your chances to guess and win.
So, of course, we have the one at 7:20, but we've got another chance to guess and win at 4:20.
Twice as much cash, twice as many opportunities to guess and win.
So get ready. Your next chance is going to be in 18 minutes.
Here's Lainey Wilson.
On the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This has been one. We come in this morning, and Jen's camera's locked up. Mm-hmm. And that is because Windows has an update and wants us to restart it. And we know what that means. When we restart, we're going to lose cameras. We're going to lose settings. Everything's going to go out the window.
Every time.
So we spent the next 30 minutes trying to get things to reestablish. Barely got them restarted in time for the y'all ain't gonna believe this news headline, which did not happen.
Which didn't happen
at all because it was very last minute. By this time, we're frazzled, we're stressed. We've not been able to focus on content or getting ready for the show. We've been being engineers because we don't have any for this. And it's just very frustrating to start the day like that.
Morning, Jimmy. Morning, Christy. Thank you so much, Megan.
Today's also the dog breed bracket.
The bracket starts today for the doggy breeds, yes. Morning, Bryson. Yeah, Christy, I was Branson this weekend. Greg says it's morning, still waiting on the good part.
Yep.
Hey, you woke up. I'd say that's pretty good, Greg.
Okay, we've also got to change secret sound graphics. You did not remind me.
Hey, we got to change the secret sound graphics.
Will you do the ones on Facebook while I'm doing the website?
What are we switching to? Which one?
One of the generic ones. I don't know. I don't have any. Remember that we had the conversation last week about it?
Mm-hmm.
And we said we was going to use generic ones that don't mention times.
We already have a generic secret sound that doesn't mention times.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Can we just change it to something different so it looks like we're doing something different? Oh, it's...
Maybe.
I need... dashboard.
That's the only one that's got the Great Plains logo on it, though.
There should be. No, there's a folder in there that I've got 6 different ones with Great Plains logo on it. Hold on. I'll get it. I'll find. Oh, dang it. That's the stupid user. You talk to them. I'll work on this.
Okay. I seen you, Jen, coming to work this morning on Tom's show. He scared the daylights out of me. I'm walking up to the door, and I just hear someone talking, and I'm like, what is going on? Thankfully, my first reaction was to be like, holler out, like, what's going on? Hello? Thankfully, I saw Tom coming around the corner, but he scared the daylights out of me. My Addie rode the powder keg and said, never again. Not for her. I've never done the powder keg before. I know Beans did the, what is the time turner one? And she was like green in the face after that. So we're like, maybe we don't ride that one again. Morning, Christine. I seen you too, Jen, coming from McDonald's. I wasn't at McDonald's this morning. But how crazy would that be if that was how you surprised us to let us know you were in Joplin? That would be nuts. You watch Tom Watts in the morning, Jimmy. Wow.
She what?
I guess Tom Watts live streams in the morning, and I guess Jimmy's been watching Tom Watts.
Should we block her?
I think we might.
Should we block you, Jimmy?
I'm not sure.
You turncoat? You traitor? What?
Kind of seems that way.
That's
Morning,
the
Ray.
nursing. Wait a minute. That's the nursing home station, isn't it? Don't they play music for like old people? Really, really old people? Okay, it kind of makes sense then. Have you had your Geritol yet this morning, Jimmy?
Yeah, he's not wearing a hat this morning. It's been, what, 2 weeks of hat? No
Yeah,
hat?
about that. It's not all better yet. As previously unsaved
It looks good, though. Has anyone heard from Shiala? Do we know if she made it or not? I know Saturday was supposed to be the big move day. And granted, I've not been on Facebook very much, so I'm not sure if she's updated there. You were at McDonald's was the joke. Okay, well, it would have been cool if you were actually at this McDonald's, because we do have a McDonald's like right around the corner from here. Morning, Major. Nice of you to show up. You know, we also have news, Jimmy. So Rara says she made it yesterday afternoon. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that.
It's like she's looking for an excuse to listen to someone else.
Seems that way.
It's the way it sounds.
Well, I'm glad that she made it. Everything went okay, as far as we know. Are they jumping right back into life here with school and work and stuff today? Do we know? It's shiny in there with no hat.
Oh, too many characters. Of course. Guess the sound. I wanted to say guess the sound and win the cash, but that won't work.
So what did everyone do this weekend? We know Christy, Kelsey, Addie, Chad, they all went to Branson. Addie's never doing the powder keg again. What did everyone else do? Anyone get some painting done this weekend?
For future reference, the graphics are in the 2024 Secret Sound folder.
Okay. You've got 52 seconds. So this weekend, I was so glad that I could get back onto the soccer field because last weekend I had COVID. And so I missed out on soccer, which is like one of my, I love getting to go and cheer my kids on. It's like one of my favorite things. And so it was so good to be back on the pitch this weekend. I did absolutely nothing. It was so much fun. Oh, I love those weekends, Christine. Greg said basketball, football, and B-Day parties. You had a big sports-filled weekend, too. Was it Peyton playing? Harvested seeds and picked up walnuts. Your sunflower seeds, or talking pumpkin seeds, or what, Megan? 10 seconds.
It won't let me edit.
5 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the four states, number one for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, a high near 85. It is 68 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes.
And how'd you like to win some cash?
We've got your first chance of the day to guess and win in just 11 minutes.
But keep in mind that starting today, we are doubling your chances to win.
You've got 7:20 in the morning to guess and win, and also 4:20 in the afternoon.
So double the chances to win. I mean, and that means the jackpot's just going to go twice as fast.
So your first chance in just 10 minutes to be caller number 5 and win all that cash.
Here's Midland.
On KIX 102.5.
You worked at Battle of the Bands, Greg? That sounds like so much fun. What'd you do?
He took a sword and they went cutting at one another. It's a battle of the bands.
That sounds intense. Was it intense? Christine says, no, wait, I went to Neosho Fall Festival with 3 of my grown kids. It was fun. Oh, yeah, Neosho Fall Fest was this weekend. Who got to go? Who had a good time?
They had my guitar down at that.
Oh, yeah, showing off your the one that your buddy's building for you.
What size is the cover screen? Do you know?
Oh, I knew at one point.
I mean, the cover image or whatever they call it.
Give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you.
Because I don't have to go in and redo all that.
That's not right. They're trying to tell me it's like 856 by 500, but that's not right.
I'll look it up.
Is it 1080 by... No, it's not 1080 by 1080.
Oh my gosh. What size is Facebook cover?
Went to Exeter Corn Maze with kids in the... in-laws.
It
Spent
says
lots
20
of time.
by 360.
Yeah.
That's it? On mobile, it displays at 640 by 360.
820 by 312, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to make a walnut tincture and take the rest to sell. What is a walnut tincture? What does that do, Megan? I got a new bed, a Posturpedic hybrid. It has a remote control. That's cool, Jimmy. So does it go up and down and bends you around? Or is it one of the ones that gets like elevates the head or the feet, or does it get softer or harder? A new show came out on Netflix called Ed Gein Monster. Oh, yeah. That's the one that Charlie Hunnam is in. What do you think of it? Is it good, Major?
I'm on episode 2. I like it.
I've heard very mixed reviews because of his voice.
Yeah, he does a voice like this. Which there
I wanna
are
see
audio
Christy.
recordings of Ed Gein, and he didn't have a deep voice, but he had a normal voice. I don't know why Charlie picked this for him.
I don't know.
It's not historically accurate, while most of the story seems to be very accurate so far. And the acting, really, really good. I mean, he acts just like him.
Yeah.
But I don't know why he needs to do that voice.
Yeah, Christy, feel free to send us video or pictures. I'd love to see it. We put the mouse, please, back over onto
In a minute.
the video. Love had a football game Thursday, 2 basketball games Friday, then high school football. Worked Battle of the Bands starting 7 a.m., then left to go to Mountain Grove for Rowan's 2 football. Man, and Bub has 2 more basketball games tonight. Y'all is busy, Greg. I went to the Fall Festival for about an hour. It was packed. More booths than I have ever seen. Excuse me. Yes, it goes up and down, says Jimmy. Well, I hope it helps with your sleep, Jimmy. That'd be awesome. What's the verdict so far? Are you liking it?
I did find a way you could switch that from over there. Alt-Tab will switch you back over to whatever program you want to utilize.
The tincture is a good antibacterial, different health benefits. Oh, that's cool, Megan. Major says it's awesome so far. It's on my list of shows to watch, so give me like 5 years and I'll get there. Christine says, I watched The Lost Bus with Matthew McConaughey and Bald. It's based off a true story.
I watched that last night. It sucked.
You didn't like it?
Oh my gosh, could the woman yell Kevin a few more times? Kevin! Kevin! They'd be standing like he's right there next to her. Kevin! That's the whole show. Is what's her name that played the school teacher yelling Kevin. Mm-hmm. The story was a great story, but she overacted so much it made me want to vomit. I was so glad when it was over.
Wow.
Do not watch it. It's on Apple TV. Kevin! She's leaning out the windows yelling Kevin. Before she even met him, she was yelling Kevin, which is weird. Yeah, it was just so stupid. I watched the new Naked Gun.
And?
It was good. I mean, it was not mind-blowing, but it was good. It was entertaining. I liked it.
Was it funny?
Yeah. It was funny. I thought, I'd heard... So when we were at the truck convoy, I was talking with some of the sound production guys, and one of them had seen it, and he said, oh, it's filthy. They really go there with their humor. There was hardly any cussing. There was a lot of innuendo stuff.
Sure.
There was nothing blatant. I kept waiting for the dirty stuff to start. Now, they have this one scene where Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson, they're at his apartment, and this guy's watching him with these binoculars, and he's seeing their shadows. So they're feeding the dog,
of course, but it's going to look like
and it
so
looks
much
like
worse.
all sorts of things happening, because of the positioning and angles and everything. But it was all, just coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really funny. It was very true to Naked Gun.
Good. Yeah, Shiala's birthday is tomorrow. It'll be fun to celebrate her. Christine says she couldn't see through the smoke.
Oh, my gosh. She was such a pain in the butt. That stupid movie. Matthew McConaughey was pretty good, although he's been a lot better in other things. She, though, and I've seen her in other things. I can't remember what her name was, but she was pathetic. Oh, my gosh. Can you overact? It's like, they did not put them out in the middle of a burning forest to film this. It was green screen, so probably 80% of the movie was them sitting on a bus set, props with open spaces for cameras, saying, okay, now you're going to act like you're in this area. And she literally didn't know what she was doing. She overacted everything and never, I guess, once went back and looked at or listened to the scene or heard it to realize how over the top she was being.
Maybe that's what they wanted for it.
How unbelievable.
4 seconds.
I guess if they wanted to tank it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound right after Sam Hunt.
On KIX 102.5. I mean, you have Matthew McConaughey, who was believable in his fear. And then you have her just yelling Kevin. How is that a desirable outcome? Could you yell Kevin like 20 more times during this time period?
She goes, yes.
I can do that. Mm-hmm. It was awful.
America Ferrara?
Yeah, that's her. That's her. And she's not a bad actress.
No, she's not. She's great.
But this shows how dependent an actor or actress can be on their director for perspective. They literally, a lot of them have absolutely no idea how they look or how they sound in the moment. Then later they go back and look at it and watch it and go, oh. And I'm like, you shut off your ears during that time? You didn't listen to yourself or hear yourself? But sometimes they just literally do not have the ability to hear themselves or see themselves. That's why a director has to be there to go, no, I don't need that from you. I need more of this or less of this. And I felt like the directing on this movie was horrible. That's another thing. The camera, they just did this the whole time. So it's like, we realize we're on a green screen thing and we've got an immobile bus here in the studio. And so we're going to make it seem like a lot more. But what it made, it was very hard to see. The photography was so bad. So, yeah, I really hated it.
Well, good, Christine. Greg says we have Saturdays after church for free time as long as it's before Bible study or any trainings for candidates and I'm not painting the football field. Hence, free.
I have to say thanks to Greg again for the table. Finding the table for me because I finished it.
Yeah?
Is it done now?
What's the consensus? Is it what you wanted? Did it turn out like you hoped it?
Oh my gosh, yes. It looks amazing. You guys want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
I would show you if I can get the computer to work. Did you switch it?
Yeah, I did, and then it...
You got to turn off your auto. Oh, yeah.
Morning, Melissa. Let me know when we can actually flip it over.
Do what? Can you hold control down for me? Just hold it down. Are you holding the control button?
Yes, I am.
Okay, it's not doing it. All right, maybe I can't. There's as good as I can get. So, yeah, there you can see the surface, how smooth it came out. I'll show you the rest of it in a little bit, guys. Sorry. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
We'll see sunshine today with a high near 85. It is 68 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes, say what it's going to be like over the week. Cooler temperatures, rain, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see, but we'll take a full look at your forecast in just 4 minutes.
But right now, it's time to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
And don't forget, this is a big day because we are doubling your chances to win. We have your guess right now, but also you can guess and win again at 420.
With Brett James, that means double the chances to guess and double the amount of cash going into the jackpot every day.
But right now, we are looking for caller number 5 at 417-623-1025.
To tell us what is this sound. 623-1025. Be caller number 5 and tell us what the sound is.
And win all the cash.
From the 4 states, number 1 for cash. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Does it seem like it gets slower? Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
This is Rick.
Rick, where are you from?
Gerard.
Rick from Gerard.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Rick, we have got $252.50 in the secret sound jackpot.
And we'd love to give it to you if you can tell us what is this sound.
Oh, gosh. It really sounds like dragging a trash can.
He says it sounds like dragging a trash can.
For $252.50, that is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Rick, making it $277.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning. And give you another chance to guess and win this afternoon with Brett James at 420.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Glad
you, Rick.
remembered that. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I know, Sarah. We haven't switched the cameras just yet. And give you another chance to guess and win. We'll show you right after Secret Sound's done. Christy, if you'll just send it to the KIX Facebook page. I can see it that way. Morning, Kathy. How you doing?
But
1 minute.
he says dragging. Okay, yeah,
Ready?
you can see how the finish came out there. Very, very smooth. Oops.
25 seconds.
And there's the table. It's like
You did a great job with it. Dang.
better than the original one was when it was new. You can see how it looks in the room.
Yeah. So what are you guys going to do with the old one?
I don't know. If it doesn't look good, we'll throw it away. It's already paid for. It's all already done. So, KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Rick from Gerard.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Rick, we have got $252.50 in the secret sound jackpot.
And we'd love to give it to you if you can tell us what is this sound.
Oh, gosh. It really sounds like dragging a trash can.
He says dragging a trash can.
For $252.50, that is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Rick, making it $277.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win this afternoon with Brett James at 420.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hi, did you guys get a winner yet?
We did not get a winner yet, but your next chance to guess and be caller number 5 will be at 4:20 this afternoon with Brett James.
420? All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, she acted like she'd never heard the 420. 420? You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what I did was I came home on Friday and I had the oh my gosh, sorry guys, my brain this morning, I am fried. This morning has just kicked my butt. I'm sorry. It would be nice to be able to come in and focus on the show, but that is not a thing.
Right.
The stain had cured, so I did a light sanding on it.
So how long did you wait? Because that was kind of another thing that was
So
kind
we
of
did
came
it
into question.
Sunday, and then I waited until Friday afternoon.
So over 72
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah. You were good.
And I did light sanding, and then I put on the sanding sealer stuff, which is actually a shellac.
Mm-hmm.
So it bonds to both oil base and water base. Let that only need to set for an hour, and then it was able to be sanded. But I let it set for about 3 hours, sanded, and put on the first coat of polyurethane. Let that set overnight. And then throughout the day, we did a total of 4 coats of polyurethane with sanding in between. And then when we got to the last one, yesterday afternoon, I did 1,000 grit sandpaper, which is very, very fine. You can barely feel any grit on it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Did that and then did this weird little green sponge thing on my rotary sander with soapy water. You have to use soapy water on that once it's hardened for 24 hours to help facilitate, reduce the friction.
Right.
And it came out looking like that. And then we did a wax polish.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Adam. Adam says, good morning, everybody. I wish I can call in to talk to you guys. I've been listening to Missouri now for 2 years. I've been listening to you guys.
Why
I'm
can't
from
you
Southeast
call
Kansas.
in?
Been listening to you, though, for quite a few years now. Thank you so
Why-
much, Adam.
Why can't you call in?
Yeah, you are more than welcome to give us a call. We'd love to chat
Call
with
us.
you.
Who said you couldn't call in? Tell me who those people are, Adam. We'll go beat them up.
That's true. He will.
I will go and beat
He's
them
like
up.
a 1250 degree black belt.
800 degree.
800 degree.
Oh, TikTok's not showing.
Of course,
Does it have
TikTok's
any
not doing
comments?
anything. Oh, TikTok, the comments are over on the vertical window.
Oh,
That's why. So did you wind up moving your table to the garage, or did you keep it in the living room? What did you wind up doing?
So what I did was, let me fix this.
Oh, you almost had it.
There it is. Is that it?
Yep, right there.
There. Maybe that'll last a day or two. No, I got out my canvas and I moved the table out of the way, spread it out in the living room, moved that back onto the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very unmessy, this process. Sanding, the initial sanding
all
is
the
messy.
Stuff that gets everywhere.
He's at work from Midwest Storm Shelters. They won't let you call, Adam? You can call before work or
Yeah.
after work.
We're here bright and early.
You can call us anytime.
Major's birthday's tomorrow?
I can call in to talk
Major.
to you guys. Oh, I wish that's... Major's having a birthday tomorrow?
And Shiala.
Jeez, you're old. Shiala and Major, are they brother and sister because their birthday's on the same day?
Yes, that's how that works.
This coffee was janky this morning. I don't know
What was wrong with your
going-
coffee?
It was like watery and cold.
Said that for a while now. Okay, I got to pee again.
Sarah's asking, need coffee? Yes, we need coffee. What kind of question is that? Yes. We always need coffee. Today especially. Today has been rough. So my daughter asked me a few days ago, she said, hey, would you learn this song? I'd like to record it. I'd like to do it as a project. And I said, learn it. And she goes, yeah, learn to play it on piano. And I said, okay, sure, because I got all that time. And so Wednesday rolled around, I was busy. Tuesday, I was busy. Thursday rolled around, and I'm like, I better get to work on this. So that afternoon, I started in working on it, and I realized the chord progression, the timing, very complicated. What he's playing on the piano keys is not that complicated, but the timing and the chord progressions are very hard to remember. So I started writing out, making notes, and then I worked a little bit more on it on Friday, and then on Saturday around, doing the table and other things. And Saturday, she actually calls me really, really early like about 8:30 or 9 going, you ready to get to work on this? And I'm like, it's like 9 o'clock. Really? But she came over about 10 or 10:30 and we started in on it. And we got the keys recorded and the main vocal recorded on Saturday. We still have to go back in and do all the backup vocals. And there are a lot of backup vocals that'll be added to it. And then all the mixing, mastering process. So right now, just so she'd hear kind of how it sounded, we did some temporary reverbs and effects on them so that, give a kind of a feel for the etherealness of the song. It's a very trippy, weird. Your face is hilarious, Adam. No, I say that to everybody. Sarah's coming! Yes! She can be there in about 45 minutes. That's awesome. Thank you, Sarah. He said, no, they'll let me call in. I'm just listening to you guys on my phone while I'm working. Okay. Well, you can call us. If at any time you want to switch over, call us and then go back to listening or watching. Today's being a rough day, Adam. So you're seeing us at our worst, but we can always get worse. We've proven that time and time again. There are always new lows that we can reach. So anyway, we worked on this song and got it done, and she was doing her vocal warm-ups beforehand. So the girl's very serious about her singing, and it shows. She did 10 minutes of vocal warm-ups before she ever started the recording process. But they're so funny, I had to let you guys see them, which she'll love that I'm showing you this. Hold on, let me find them. Oh, are you kidding? Here they are. Okay. Where's the sound? Look at this. Why can't I hear it?
Up and dance, everybody, get on up and dance. Hey, everybody, get on up and dance. Everybody, get on up and dance. Hey, everybody, get on up and dance. Everybody, get on up and dance. Hey,
I don't know if it's playing or not.
everybody, get on up and dance. Everybody, get on up and dance. Hey, everybody,
Where
get
is
on
the
up
vo-
and dance. Everybody, get on up and dance. Hey, everybody, get on
Okay.
up and dance. Everybody, get on
Okay.
up and dance.
So that's her doing her vocal warm-ups. We couldn't hear it. I can't.
That's her doing her vocal warm-ups. We couldn't hear it.
I can't get it to play back out of.
Since when? It used to.
I know. Are you surprised? Really?
Not this
really?
morning.
Sarah's coming.
Sarah's coming.
And I'm so afraid to mess with any of this
Yay!
because
It's the rah-rah.
why is it just not all of a sudden letting me hear it?
I don't know. Oh, it's because he's listening on his phone while he's working that he can't call.
Yeah, we talked
Got
about
it.
that. And I told him, I was like, you can switch over. I want to figure out why this isn't playing. We need to be able to hear that.
All right, 10 seconds.
Of course.
Just a sec.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country
Here's George Bird.
on KIX 102.5. Okay, this is probably, I'm pressing direct monitor once. Let's see if that did anything.
Okay. I'm going to go check right now, Christy.
Yeah, and I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me indeed. Morning, Christy.
Okay,
Morning, Kitty.
try it again. Paul?
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. The phone is ringing. Do we think this is Adam? Hi, morning, KIX.
Hey, this is Adam.
That's
Hey,
Adam!
it's Adam. Good morning.
Morning, how are y'all today?
Hey, good, Adam.
Hey, super good. How are you doing?
So where did you say you worked?
I work for Midwest Storm Shelters.
So you build storm. I think Midwest is the one that I have.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure it is. It's been 13 years ago I bought it, but, right after the tornado.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. When I think of storm shelters in our area, that's who I think of.
Yeah.
Storm shelters.
I'm pretty sure Midwest is the one I have. So are you in the prefab, or what do you do down there?
So I am one of the installers.
Oh, he's one of the installers.
Me and my co-pilot here, we'll go out and install.
So you dig the hole in the ground and set it down in there. You guys do the fully submerged ones, or you do the half aboves, or
We do them all.
do them all, whatever they want.
Wow.
Which one do you recommend, Adam?
Anyone that'll save anybody's life?
Well, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
fair. Yeah, I'd say so.
I think though
Makes sense.
the ones
One of our popular ones is a 6'8" or a jumbo.
the jumbo.
A jumbo.
I like the ones that are completely submerged. To me, that just makes the most sense.
It makes me feel better, at least
Yeah.
that way. So what's on the docket today? You got a busy day planned?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he says.
You guys don't have any chickens ever get loose in there, do you?
What?
Chickens getting loose in there?
In the storm shelters?
No, where they work. In their factory. You never had chickens?
I'm not. No, so I work outside of Neosho. West Storm Shelter, right outside of Neosho.
Right. So, and you never have any chickens get loose in there, do you?
No.
That's
no.
good. It's something you want to be,
A bunch of birds.
well, as long as there's no chickens.
We
'cause
don't normally get chickens running loose here either, so.
They carry salmonella.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Adam, we got to jump off here. We got a break coming up, but hey, call anytime, ma'am.
Yeah, anytime.
All righty.
Catch
Have
you
a
later,
great day.
bud.
Thanks for calling, Adam.
That's awesome. We got a new member today, I feel like.
Yay. Adam, welcome. Thanks for calling. All right, 12 seconds, and I don't know how I'm going to do this break.
Yeah,
No idea.
Oh, great. Did you not watch it?
Yeah,
You did watch it?
Oh, I watched
Oh,
it.
oh, did you? Did you like it?
Watched
The little baby. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 737.
Sunshine today with highs in the mid-80s. It is 68 in Joplin. Quit laughing
Well,
over there.
Okay, now wait a minute. First off, we've got to look at 4 states news and weather in 25 minutes. And what are we doing in the next hour, Jen?
And the next hour, we're talking about the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard or maybe that you subscribe to.
But it's been kind of funny this morning. Jen's been really jumpy and really acting kind of trippy a little bit
Well,
because
gee, I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe it's because of the movie that I assigned her over the weekend for. Because this is where we assign Jen a movie to watch every weekend, because before she'd come to KIX, she'd seen very few movies.
And so anytime someone would make some kind of a movie reference, I would just have absolutely no idea what they were talking about.
So we're rehabilitating her. I come up with the idea that I would assign her a movie every Friday. She goes home and watches it over the weekend.
And then I come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
And because she's in the family way, she's been knocked up, in other words.
I'm pregnant, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, it's October as well.
Yeah, so we decided we had assigned her. We've been doing baby movies, movies to help increase the bond between mother and child,
And I've loved it.
celebrating that and everything. And this weekend was no different. It was another movie about a mother's love for her baby.
It was Rosemary's Baby.
She
is the
loved
movie
that
that you gave
baby.
me to watch. I don't know how to rank this movie at all because I hated it.
What?
I hated the way that it made me feel.
Well, now,
Which
okay,
is
now
a sign that it's a very well done movie.
Right.
Which makes it hard for me to rank it because this movie, I don't know if it's because I'm pregnant and I could recognize kind of or understand Rosemary in that way.
No.
I don't know if it's just a very unsettling movie in and of itself.
Because it made me feel that way, too.
I made the mistake of watching it before bed last night, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
Kyle, I need you to just sit in here until I fall asleep. I was that unsettled by this movie. It gave me the ick all the way through. I don't like the way that Rosemary was treated. I don't like the way that it was just yay patriarchy, and then it got weird with the Hail Satan stuff. And
Yeah.
and then her husband selling her out like that, and then I could not believe it.
He was in on it from the get-go.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
I was like, what kind of a man and husband are you that you would even allow your wife to go through something like that, which was just despicable.
They got that nice apartment.
Who cares? Who cares? They got the apartment. They got the, he got the fancy acting gig. Yeah. And then the guy goes blind and her friend dies and they cut off, her connection to anybody that she used to be, friends with, which is a huge sign of abuse and narcissism. And man,
But it was to protect her.
Oh, baloney.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on now. It had nothing to do with protecting her. It was all about bringing the spawn of Satan into the world.
Absolutely.
And then by the end of the movie, I think one of the most heartbreaking things for me is she's just listening to her baby cry because Laura Louise is rocking him too hard, and she's telling her that. And finally, Roman's like, "Let her handle it. Let her grow over there." And you can kind of see this kind of resolution on her face. This is my baby, and I'm going to take care of it as the movie ends. And it's just like, no.
It was crazy.
It was really, really hard to watch.
But the acting was good.
The acting was amazing.
The directing was good.
Fantastic.
Photography all good.
I thought it was, honestly, going into this movie, being from the 60s, I was like, it's not going to be that bad. Like, come on. This, I think, was the scariest movie, the most unsettling movie of any of the ones you've given me.
Even more than The Exorcist?
Yes. I think Rosemary's Baby's first, Exorcist was second.
What?
Yes. This movie left me feeling so, like, I can't think about it.
It's because you're pregnant.
I'm guessing that's what it was, but it really bothered me, and I'm still very flustered.
And you can tell she's over here like shaking right now.
Again, it really bothered me. So I don't know what to rank it, and I think it's got to be a high-ranking movie because it has affected me so much. So I guess I'm going to give it an 8.5, but don't think for a second that means that I enjoyed this movie and recommend it. I'm never watching it again, Randy Brooks.
Nobody's asking you to.
Thank you. Okay.
You'll never forget it.
Oh, nope. I wish I could. But we'll find out what I'm watching on Friday. Hopefully a less crazy movie for Jen's Movie Rehab. Good Will Hunting, please.
It's October, Jen.
Right.
It's
okay.
October.
It's Jen's Movie Rehab.
On the 4 states, #1 per country.
KIX 102.5.
Don't be. Just be.
Don't be. Just be.
There is no try.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was unsettling. To me, just the gradual takeover that they did. It was insidious.
Oh, absolutely.
Not the movie Insidious. It was insidious the way that they gradually took over. And let's be honest. What's her name? Mia Farrow's character. She was a milksop.
I don't know what that means.
A milksop means just spineless. You let people walk on you, abuse you, and you have no integrity, no ability to stand up for yourself whatsoever.
And I think a lot of it was
she was oblivious.
I think it was maybe she was a product of her time. You trust your husband. You have respect for your elders.
But other people and characters weren't that way in the movie. I don't think that you could say that's not fair to say all women during that time are like this. She may have, I'm sure everybody's a product of their environment. But I think it would be like, the building was on fire. Oh, we're all going to die. No, that's just part of the wall decorations. Okay. That kind of I got from her. Just over and over, and she'd be like, wait a minute. No, it's okay. Okay. Kind of. The scene that bothered me the most is when she begins to come conscious on the table and there's that face. I was like, ah! That it really, I don't know what that was or who they was or how they did it, but it was very bothering.
I mean, that whole scene made me very uncomfortable. They even make the comment, or I think it was her husband makes the comment of like, she's awake. She's not fully gone or out or whatever.
Put her back under. And
then Minnie's like, no, it's fine. And just keep going.
And that's not her husband.
And I'm like, what is going on?
So she's having relations with the devil is what happens. And he impregnates her with what's going to become the Antichrist. That's the premise of the movie. Not too spoiler, but
I mean, the movie's like,
yeah, if you haven't watched it already, then come on.
Kendra says she's not going to watch it. Jimmy says, I told you not to watch it.
I don't blame you.
I have to watch it.
She has to. These are her assignments. But great job. And I thought, great movie review. I mean,
Thank
that
you.
was, I think, one of the best Jen's movie rehabs you've ever done.
Well, thank you. Randy, you should ever watch The Guardian. It's a baby one and Halloween. If it's anything like Rosemary's Baby,
The Guardian?
no thank you.
The Guardian? What?
Because, I mean, there was this moment where you start feeling like, oh my gosh, it's going to work out. She's going to be okay. You know, she gets away. She goes to Dr. Hill, and you're like, okay, we're going to see something
That's the 1990
good for this poor woman. And then the doctor turns her over to her husband and her other OB.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, God, she was so close.
And she was oblivious.
Part of it, though, was the Tannis route. The Tannis route that they were
that's
using
right,
to
that's
control
right.
her or subdue her. Really.
Yeah, made her just kind of unaware.
Yeah.
Who knew Tannis Root would do all that? So I was telling them about the song that we were working on.
Oh, we got to call a winner.
First, we got to call a winner. Do we? I mean, just call and let them know and just announce it.
Well, then what are we going to do at this break?
That's a good point. All right, maybe
Ooh,
we'll
those
do
are
our winner.
cute, Christy. Okay, I'm going to pick a winner. No, and Kyle, bless his heart, last night, he works different shifts now, and so we don't go to bed at the same time, but I was like, I just need you to be in here with me and say nice things. Because I don't feel, I feel kind of achy. All right, let's see. Not that one. Let's check and see if this person is eligible. I'm sure they are. We'd probably just give it to him anyway. Rosemary's Baby is traumatizing for sure. It's one of those movies that I'm never going to forget. It's going to stick with me. And I don't know if that's just because it's just that unsettling in general, or if it's because I'm pregnant, or just as a mother, I cannot imagine, carrying something for 9 months and then kind of the emotional whiplash of, everything that she's been going through and these realizations. And then she gives birth and she's told that she's lost the baby. And then she keeps hearing babies crying and then finding out, her baby's alive and then finding out it's the Antichrist. And oh my gosh, my heart just broke. This poor woman. That's literally what I said to him, Bryson. I just said, just say nice things. I don't care if it's nice things about me. I don't care if it's nice things like birds are beautiful. I don't know. Just something that's going to make me not think about Rosemary's Baby while I'm trying to sleep. I have to watch it, though, Jimmy. I didn't have a choice.
It's either watch it or move into a new building that has a very weird bunch of neighbors into it, and that will monitor the development of her baby very closely until time for the, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yay. There's our winner, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Do we have these tickets in-house?
They're going to be this week. So the email said they would be bringing them by today. So they'll be here. Yeah, we have 4.
Puppies are cute. It's pumpkin spice season. Yes, all of those things. I love those things.
Okay.
Okay, next time, Megan, I am going to FaceTime you and we can be traumatized together.
Starting. is this?
This is Alan.
I thought it was. I just wanted to be sure because there's been so many Alan imposters here lately. Have you heard about this, Alan?
There are a few, but I'm the one and only.
The one and only Alan. Alan, you know why we're calling?
Well, I hope it's to give me some tickets.
It is because you have just won tickets to Bluegrass and Barbecue October 17th and 18th down in Pryor, Oklahoma.
All right, Alan.
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
Just Celsius of 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 102.5.
All right, Alan.
Awesome,
Gotta
Alan.
get a little information from you here, Alan, so hold on just a second.
All right, I think all I need from you is your birthday and your street address. So let's start with your birthday. And then your street address, please.
All right, Alan, these tickets are going to be in-house by tomorrow, so you can come by and pick them up from our studios on East 32nd Street in Joplin.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, have a great time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Later. Thought we could spend some of the break talking about this event and the fact that we're going to be giving them away throughout the week. So if somebody hears it and thinks, oh, well, I didn't know that's what it was for. I would have liked to have gone to that. Then you sure can. As much as we talked about it, I'm actually kind of surprised that we had that many. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised we had that many because we didn't talk about it but one time, and it was just in passing. And
Yeah.
there was something I thought.
Have you heard about this, Alan?
There are a few, but
Imposters here lately. Have you heard?
there are a few, but I'm the one and only.
The one and only Alan. Alan, you know why we're calling?
Well, I hope.
Hey, Alan, you know why we're calling?
Well, I hope it's
It is because you have just won tickets to Bluegrass and Barbecue. No ding ding.
Look, all set up. Man, I cannot catch a break today.
awesome.
Just Celsius of 4 states #1.
Whatever. Hey, we're still in the air. It's more than some of our stations can
Don't-
say this week. Have you heard?
Yeah, no.
I know. I'm like, what the heck?
Wow, well, we will.
When did this become a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's going to be October 17th and 18th, downtown Pryor.
There's going to be vendors, barbecue, tons.
And these
tons
tickets
of
are like
music.
$100 for the pair.
We got
It's
45 seconds.
A VIP section. There's food tasting. And Ralph Stanley II and the Clinch Mountain Boys, that's a very famous bluegrass group.
Awesome.
That's the only one that I recognize. The Game Changers. That's the name of one of the bands. Jim Lauderdale and the Game Changers, double G. It's like Changers spelled with a double G.
Chain
Ger-
double G ers. I don't know. It's like T-I double gut Chain double gut 7 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 754.
We'll see sunshine today, a high near 85. It is 68 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at 4 states news and weather in just 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know what is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've heard of or maybe that you believe in.
I think the craziest conspiracy theory I've ever heard is that Randy Brooks is purposefully avoiding the movie Good Will Hunting for Jen.
That's true, though. That's fact.
That is not a fact.
There is this whole scientific hypothesis behind this and research that's been done. It's true.
I think the conspiracy is that Jen Fox is purposefully avoiding watching Good Will Hunting anytime that I assigned it, even though I have signed it multiple times.
You've assigned it twice now. The first time I honestly forgot and I watched the wrong movie. The second time I was sick and not even here, so that doesn't count.
How many times do I have to assign a movie, Jen?
Assign it when I'm actually here.
Oddly enough, I only assigned Rosemary's Baby once, and she was all over that.
Unfortunately, wish I wasn't.
Yeah, so we want to know, what is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
Whether you believe it or not, we want to know about it.
So it's going to be a big weekend in Pryor, Oklahoma, October 17th and 18th. They're having their massive bluegrass and barbecue festival.
This is a huge event. Draws thousands and thousands of people and some of the biggest acts in bluegrass. Plus, there's barbecue competitors from all over the United States come to this. And it's a pretty little pricey deal to get into the VIP section. I mean, it's like $55 a ticket.
Or you could win them from us. I mean, that'd be cool, too.
We're going to be giving them away all week long for this, and all you have to do is just be listening throughout the day all week long for a chance to text to win them, which we've been doing this morning.
And our system, I believe, has just picked a winner. So you ready to call?
I guess. Where's my
the
barbecue?
Fingers and the thinking. I know. I want barbecue now that we're talking about it.
Barbecue is America's #1 breakfast food.
That's true.
At my house.
I believe that at your house. Oh my gosh! You know what sounds really good though?
Barbecue.
It's ribs with like a really good smoky flavor to them.
Stop!
That sounds so good. A great rub.
Hello.
Who is this?
This is Alan.
I thought it was. I just wanted to be sure because there's been so many Alan imposters here lately.
There are a few, but I'm the one and only.
The one and only Alan. You know why we're calling?
Well, I hope it's to give me some tickets.
It is because you have just won tickets to Bluegrass and Barbecue October 17th and 18th down in Pryor, Oklahoma.
All right, Alan.
Woo-hoo.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
This still sees the 4 states #1 per country.
6102.5.
25 seconds. $13. It's Shiala.
Shiala.
Shiala, welcome back to the 4 states. Give us all of the details. How was the drive? How does it feel to be back?
Are you here?
Are you yeah, she's here, right?
Yes, she
Smell
is.
that? There you go. Were you sick or out for your birthday rituals, Jen? Conspiracy theories, ...
Mm-hmm.
No,
she was
my
out for her
birthday is not
birthday
until
ritual.
January.
It was her birthday, and she was celebrating. Not everybody gets their birthday off or the day off for their birthday. Jen gets 3 days off for her birthday.
Baloney.
And she loves bologna.
Jason said, or no, Sarah says Jason can make those ribs. That sounds so good, though. Or some pulled pork smothered in a really good sauce.
Juicy ribs. I'll tell you.
Coleslaw. Oh, my gosh.
My favorite ribs has quickly become my favorite barbecue all around is Rockin' W. Those guys are so good.
Did you know they do
ribs.
stuff for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. He'll do a smoked turkey and all that. Yeah.
And we're hosting this year, so guess where I'm getting my turkey from?
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
We might actually think about that. We had them, I hired them for this summer for 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg ate some of their stuff. He was here. Him and Candace and all the kids were in. And we just had him made a brisket for us. And he threw in a whole bunch of stuff for us, sausages and I forget what else. But we had so much food left over, which the awesome thing I discovered, you can freeze that stuff. And I thought, well, how good is this going to be thawed out after it's been frozen? Was amazing. I still have. He gave me an entire thing of barbecue sauce with the order.
Like a duck?
Like a duck?
Lucky Duck? I like their barbecue.
I was like, no, there were no ducks.
Because they make their own.
Yeah, one of the squeeze things of his barbecue sauce, we're still using that. And I use it on everything. I'm about 3/4 of the way through that bottle since July. And we use it on hamburgers. I discovered it's really good on mashed potatoes.
Ooh,
and
okay.
Yeah, it's good on everything. Buttered Texas toast with a little bit of that barbecue sauce spread on it.
You got to stop. All I got are
It's
pickles. this morning.
amazing.
Sheila says, so long was in the car. Left 6 a.m. California. Got here yesterday at 4:30.
Wow.
Ooh, that is a long drive, Sheila.
10 hours? No.
No, she left 6 a.m. Saturday morning and got back Sunday. 4:30
okay.
in the afternoon.
Sunday. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
3 in a U-Haul
So-
with 3 small animals.
34 hours.
That's
My gosh.
exhausting. Bryson says smoked duck. I don't know if I've had smoked duck. I've had bacon wrapped duck. That was very
I was not a fan.
Yeah, Greg says I had the best barbecue nachos for days after that night as well.
Yes, we sent some home with them. Was that stuff not amazing? He's just got, there's something about the smoky flavor that he does.
Yeah.
And his meats that he cooks are never dry,
No.
which that's a talent in and of itself to be able to keep the meat juicy, especially when they do slow cooking, long cooking like that. Tendency is for the meat to dry out.
Mm-hmm.
His does not. And he's got such an amazing setup. He's very serious about this. They have a whole commercial kitchen at their house. He took me in and showed me all of it when I went over to pick it up.
You know, they also do green bean casserole.
Shut up, Jen.
Just saying.
They do not. That's a misnomer.
Melissa says bologna's just a hot dog with loose morals.
That is so
That's
true.
what they say.
They do a fried barbecue bologna. I've not had it, but they do grilled shrimp.
They've brought us that before, and that is good.
Oh, so good. And they do a cheesy potatoes that are like they're crispy golden brown on the top, and then when you cut into them, they're like.
MJ loves those. They will bring
they are
MJ
so
his very
good.
own pan of that stuff when they come here because he's just obsessed.
They are so good. And they're not super expensive. I think that brisket and the other stuff is like $75.
That's not bad.
I think that's their minimum order for a catering.
I wonder when you can start putting in orders for.
I think you can do it anytime.
Did you just call them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gave them a call and said, hey, I need this, and I'd like it by this time. When can I come pick up? And they were very flexible. And
Oh my gosh, that picture of them that they have on their website is right outside Zimmer. That's funny.
yeah, their kitchen, their place where they sell out of is just south of town here, what is the name of that area?
I've heard it's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
Space
They've
out
got
there.
such a nice, their pool area I really like. And they've got this guest house, garage-like deal, and that's where the kitchens are over there.
So wait. Sarah says, I'm on my way. What happened? What to drink?
Oh,
Are you going to get a macchiato or you want plain black coffee again?
small, plain black coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go for it for a second there.
I wanted it, and I'm like, no, I can't do that.
If that's the one thing that you do today, though, I think that's fine to fudge that a little bit.
It's not a day. I only get during the week, and I just had I didn't go crazy this weekend. I had shepherd's pie once.
And in terms of things, a macchiato's not that.
That was the only crazy thing I ate. Well, no, breakfast. My breakfast on Saturday.
We got to go.
So,
We'll see sunshine today. Highs near 85. Partly cloudy, low 60s tonight. Sunshine mid-70s for Tuesday. Sunshine mid-70s for Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
61 in Anderson, 61 in Pittsburgh, 68 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard of, or that maybe you believe in, or what is the most outrageous one you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook
Here's Jason Aldean.
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
So do you want to hear the song?
Yes.
How
give
far it
me
is?
1 second. What is the...
It's not finished by any means. The vocal is finished. My piano part's finished. The keyboards are all finished, but there's a lot that still has to be done. We've got about 9 different vocal harmonies that have to go in at various places that are going to make a lot more contextual sense. And then also I went in to do part of the reverbs on this, and I really like my Line 6 Helix stuff. I know it really well, and it would not work. And it would not let me sign in, would not let me reauthorize it. So I had to open up a ticket with Line 6, and they emailed me this morning, and I'm just now...
Did you decide what do you want? Do you want black coffee or do you want a macchiato?
Just black coffee.
You were just almost talking yourself into it, I thought.
Oh, and it's not showing up in my email now. I think it's because it's in my other email. Yep, there it is.
Can I get a decaf iced mocha, please, Sarara? Okay, what is Boudin? 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 What is that, y'all?
What's
I don't know
the
what that is.
context?
Now that sounds good, Bryson. I love Boudin. Boudin.
Yeah, so far they've not addressed it, but I think they will today. And now I know where to go to check. I need to change my email. So it's sending it to my wrong email address.
Sheila says, did we make a decision on the 25th at Bricktown? No, I don't think we have.
We haven't. I think it's going to be hard to do, Sheila.
It might not be until November before we can all get together. Pronounced Boudin.
Boudin?
What's Boudin?
What is that about?
Oh, Dorinda says a sausage.
Oh. Someone's here.
What?
I just heard a car door.
Sarah says it's a Cajun sausage. Yummy.
Okay.
Morning, Dorinda. Shalala, are you coming to see us still? Christy says, oh, hello. Christy says November is my birthday.
It is not. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the song we're working on. Her choice, not mine. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's playing. We just can't hear it.
Hopefully they can hear it.
Oh. Can you guys hear it? Because we used to be able to when someone would call. Let me play it over here. I know I can do this over here, and I can just send it through to you guys. It'll be mono, but most of you are listening on mono sources anyway. Challenges.
So Shiala's definitely coming tomorrow. Okay. For her birthday. And you're doing instrumentals on this?
And the little, those are too loud. Those are going to come way, way down. See how long it takes Jen to realize what song it is. She ought to know it. You guys won't.
Sleep token?
Wow. Yeah. Loathe. And it's supposed to be that low.
Face away. Deal with the pain.
Your face is monosaurus, Sarah.
Your own way. How could they deal with the pain?
I need to adjust the pitch on that.
It was mine too.
We gotta go.
And you, is it really you? Let's search the skies for a while. You and I collide like two stars for a while. You and I. Crushed by silent snow, not the first I know. Caught in ebb and flow, I'm bleeding out. Now you know.
And this is the which we don't have in there yet. A lot of backup vocal pieces are going to go into this.
Are you doing backup or is she?
I'm going to do them, and then she's going to come re-record them. This is very complicated chords, and for her to feel them out. And she belts on this one. Had trouble with this note.
Let's search the sky for a while. You and I collide like two stars for a while. You and I.
Then it just fades out that keyboard part. Yeah. I'm trying to find where to turn it off. There you go.
I was digging that. That was great.
I like the key better than the original.
Yeah.
So it's much lower to accommodate her voice, which made the keys sound really weird. And then I'm like, I kind of like them down there deep like that. So, yeah.
I think it fits.
It's gotten stuck in my head. So night before last, I'm laying there going, and the vocals, we can do this and we can do that. I want to send a bus group yeah, it's become an obsession. Until it's done, it's going to eat at me.
It's a great song if you guys haven't heard it before, too. She did a great job with it.
She, that one belt part that she did, just that line she did like 8 or 10 times because she would squeak out on the very end. There was still a little squeak on the very end, but it wasn't bad and it sounds natural.
So when are you guys going to finish it?
And she's coming in this week. Actually, today and tomorrow, I'm going to work on going ahead and recording with my vocals, all of the background parts, so that when she's ready to come in, all we can do is say, she can listen to it and go, okay, and just replicate it with her voice, and we'll just replace my vocals with hers. And then whenever I get this reverb thing fixed, because I don't like the big spacey reverb. I like a big spacey reverb, but not that one. I don't like the way it sounds. It sounds cheap. So got some, aesthetic work to do on it. But I think the essential part is there.
Y'all did good.
Keys may be a little bassy. I don't know. It's kind of hard telling here.
Yeah, I was going to say, these speakers aren't a good judge of that.
But it was fun, and it took a while. She did 3 separate vocals, and we would go through and listen to each line on all 3 and pick the best one. And if there wasn't a good one, then we'd have to stop and re-record that line.
Right.
So it took quite a while to get it done. Most of the day Saturday. And that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Her stupid vocal exercises.
Mm-hmm.
She does the entire scale up, down, and then all octave jumps.
Good gracious, that voice. She's got a wonderful talent.
Yeah.
The mocha thing that you introduced me to is the Raw Rock. Can I get that decaf, please? No, snap. No, please.
Okay, I need to go look at our secret sound because I did a...
You need to check the promos that are playing?
No. I mean...
Because didn't you have some that say starting Monday?
Yeah, but they should all be running. Have we not heard any? Right there.
But we don't need them to say starting Monday because it is...
No, they shouldn't. The starting Monday ended yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I could replace that one now with another one. Probably ought to do that.
When I was in choir, we did Mommy Made Me Mash My M&Ms.
Yeah.
And then
She's
red
got-
leather, yellow
She does
leather.
I didn't get my camera ready in time. She does a...
Mm-hmm.
It's these complicated patterns, and then it jumps up by half steps until she runs an entire octave up and down.
Yeah.
And then there are like 20 of those that she does. It's an entire 10-minute warm-up that she has, and it's on YouTube. Anybody can go do it, that she uses. And the lady that teaches this is also available. Lawrence had a couple of private tutorial sessions with her and on things that she had trouble with. Lawrence is projection, maintaining a high note or low note while projecting.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's worked with her a couple of times on that, but she's expensive.
I bet.
But the warm-up deal she has for free on YouTube.
Well, I'll be excited to hear the song when it's totally done.
0032. Coming Monday. 0032 and 35. I need to replace.
3235, 3235, 3235.
And we need to replace with
3235.
what?
3235. 3235.
Where are the secret sound promos?
3235. 3235. 3235. 3235.
Can you look over there and see if Bigger Bank's in there?
I can't see. It's not on my side.
Oh, that's right.
3235.
Front end. Holler for Dollars is in there.
10 seconds.
It
3235.
Pays to Listen is in there.
5
Ka-ching.
seconds. Here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with mid-80s today. It is 68 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast for the week in about 5 minutes.
So we're talking about conspiracy theories.
Want to know what is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to call or text.
What's the craziest one you've ever heard of?
The fact that Randy Brooks thinks he needs to have more than one birthday between
Dave,
September and October every year.
Between September and October, tell me what month that is, Dave.
No.
Batman.
You're the one that comes up with this.
I have nothing to do with it. You guys keep
You're the
wording
one
it.
that brings it up every Tuesday of every September and October every year.
That is crazy, Dave.
Really? Can we go back to the recordings?
Listen how crazy this talk is. You're the crazy conspiracist. Wow.
I mean, I do know that you've got a birthday coming up, but I think we still got a little bit of time for it.
Everybody does.
I mean, yeah.
Except for you. You just had one.
No, mine's in January.
What is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard of?
Hey, my favorite conspiracy theory is that birds are fake and that they are cameras with wings that the government used spy on.
Whoa! Tell me more.
Yeah.
I've never heard about this.
I didn't hear about it until a couple weeks ago from one of my buddies, and he's a little deep wood country.
You better keep your eye on that boy.
All right, will do.
What is the craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard?
Back in World War II, they say Adolf Hitler escaped Germany.
That's right.
And it's just hard to call it a conspiracy when there's cold, hard evidence and facts that they found that he actually did escape into Argentina and lived till he was like 84 years old and died happily married.
Where is this cold hard evidence that you found, and why isn't it lukewarm?
To me, it's like lukewarm evidence because I didn't find it.
Yeah. Well, there was never any body actually found. They said, the Russians said they found a body, but then why did they set it on fire and destroy it completely?
I'm not sure. They said it was just a look-alike cadaver.
Look-alike cadaver! Look-alike cadaver!
But as far as him, they said that he escaped and lived happily
ever after.
But anyways, it's lukewarm evidence. You're right.
That's why the Odessa Files, if you've ever read the Odessa Files, the OSS, all of that was formed to actually look into escaping Nazis and Gestapo agents and others within that were going to South America, to countries that had sympathies with the Nazis.
Right.
Argentina was one of them.
So what is the craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard?
It would be the nobody going to the moon.
Oh, yeah. Everybody believes that, right?
People believe that.
It's the idea that we are not technologically advanced enough to have pulled that off, especially not in the late 60s. Well, a lot of them believe that it was filmed on a set, that they did all of the CGI and stuff. And my answer to that would be: have you ever seen the video games that were out in the mid to late 70s, Pong? And you think they were able of doing CGI?
Well, then who was filming the first man on the moon?
They literally they had the camera that they had was done with, and they don't have a camera view of him coming out of the Apollo. A lot of people think that exists. It does not. The camera view they have is literally from a first-person perspective of him stepping out. You can see his feet. Then they set up a camera over, and they go out in front of it and played around, played golf, did some things, set up the flag, all of that stuff.
So what is the craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
In auctioneer school, we did Betty Botter. What's Betty Botter?
Betty Botter, that kind of thing.
Betty Botter, Betty Botter, Betty Botter, Betty Botter, Betty. Oof, 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 oof. I don't like that one.
Payday twice.
Bye, Melissa. Have a good one.
I have payday twice today. Pays to listen.
Megan says the aliens are arriving in November. The mothership is coming.
So the only one that I'm missing is Kaching.
Oh, the phone's ringing.
You may have to wait. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hey, Randy, I got a question for you. Are you by chance related Chad Brooks?
Chad Brooks. I think I am.
He is the CEO for Chances of Hope.
I think I am. I remember that name, and it seems like this has come up in conversation before.
Really?
Yeah.
My wife works over there, and we were in Springfield, and she's like, "Hey, you might find out if Randy is related to my boss."
Yeah, I can't remember how or how we're related or where, but I think it's very distant, I think.
Right.
But all of us are Brooks brothers.
Okay.
Thanks for calling, ma'am. Okay. I need to get to work. I need to.
Oh, I did hear on Facebook the other day that the date of the rapture was wrong.
Not everyone can decorate
because
their Christmas tree
holy
with
cow, that's
cash.
loud.
Ew, that's just a 5. That won't work. For the rest,
That won't work.
KYGO Christmas Cash Contest. Oh,
That's not us.
No.
Oh, wait. Is this generic? Yeah, this is.
KIX 102.5. The secret is out. The secret sound on KIX 102.5 is now year-round. Thanks to Great Plains Federal Credit Union. Weekday mornings.
Okay, those are. So the only one I have is Ka-ching.
That's it. So I did see online the other day that the reason the rapture did not happen the other day is because God does not subscribe to human calendars. And so we got the date wrong, and the rapture is actually going to happen sometime later. How vague is that?
Wasn't that the general idea in the first place? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know what I can do. We can do payday twice a day.
I'll be right there, Sarara.
Where's coming Monday? 0035. Ka-ching. How do you spell ka-ching? Let's let this run until. Let's just let it run. And this goes into SP. 0035. And payday twice a day, we're going to fix, which I think I have a fixed version of it that doesn't say coming Monday. Oh, no. No, that's imports. Okay. Payday twice a day.
Twice a day. We're doubling your chance to win cash with a Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. Weekdays at 7:20 and 4:20. Guess the sound to win your cash.
Yep, that one works. Okay, so that is Secret Sound promo number. Oh, it doesn't have a number. Number 6. Pay. And the number for this is 0032. There now. Sororo's here.
Thank you.
For-
Yo, look at
for-
this. From Sarara.
Or hubris.
Hubris.
Hubris. Thank you.
Oh, Sarah. I have had the emotional range of a teaspoon all week long. And so.
Is it a little fox? Oh. You're going to make her cry. Rosemary's Baby didn't even do that.
Look at him. He's so cute.
Hormones are just leaking out all over in here. Can you smell them?
Thank you. You're welcome. He's so precious. Oh, I bet he's
Hubris.
adorable.
It needs to say hubris somewhere on it, I feel like.
No.
I think it should.
That is not my
I really
child's
think
name.
It should. I really think it should.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yes.
102.5.
This is amazing. How do you... people are so talented. It blows my mind. You guys see that?
Chances to win more cash. Weekdays at
They did such a great job with it.
So much so that well, we were going to the Exeter Corn Maze yesterday or Saturday.
Of course you were.
I went back to
KIX 102.5.
You have dogs.
Oh, yeah.
But we went back to
Okay.
Jason and
They're
I were
all
leaving
fixed.
the fall festival, and I went back and bought. They didn't have any more like that. That didn't have little like bows and stuff on them.
Mhm.
So for my daughter-in-law's nephew, because I was going to see him Saturday too, I got him. It's about this tall and it's about this big around. It's a little bear.
Oh, wait. Mic on. Sorry.
You're fine. His middle name is Bear. Valen Bear.
Oh, that is such a cute idea.
So I got him a little bear.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to.
Yeah, I want to see. What else you got? Wow.
Look at this.
Sarah, that is so cool.
I didn't print this one. I bought this
Holy
one.
cow.
But you can also make him lay down.
Nice.
That's adorable.
So-
Yeah, let him see on camera, Randy.
Are you going to make one?
Maybe.
Would that be hard to make? I mean, it looks so intricate.
It would take a lot of filament.
Holy cow.
But you could also make him stand up. Oops.
That's cool.
Nice.
I love their faces. Just the expression in their faces.
That's cool.
And then a frog.
Did anybody, I was going to ask.
Oh, look at the frog.
You went to it. Megan went to it, right?
I think so.
Did anybody see my guitar down there?
I rushed through it because I was meeting the kids at 12:30.
They actually, that is crazy.
Pet rock.
These are 3D printed too.
Oh, wow. Megan needs one of those.
I have some stuff for Megan if I ever get to see her again.
Yeah, Megan. Oh my gosh.
Show her
That is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it up closer to the camera right there.
That's so cute.
Which camera?
It's right over here. No, it's right
it's
here.
right there.
This
I was like,
This
I don't
one.
see a camera.
She wants to
Look
know
at
where you
that.
got them.
It's a pet rock.
I got these at the craft fair at
And it
the
comes in a
fall
box.
festival.
That
That's
is
very cool.
so cute.
Yep. She's got to be flipping out right now.
That's amazing. The things that you can 3D print now. Are they
I
different?
know. Yeah, I have two different ones. This one I really like because it's got sparkly colors.
Oh my gosh. Look at that one.
It's got growths.
That's so cool. I love their little faces with
Aren't
the
they
smiles.
fun?
Yeah.
They're just so fun.
Those are so cute. What a good find. So do you know the name of the artist?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Okay.
Just a guy that had a booth set up.
Yeah.
There was another guy though that had he's got this ginormous printer. I mean, he printed like this head that was about this big around.
Wow. That's got to take forever.
Yeah. And he had a giant printer for sale for $300, which I didn't think was that bad. But it's only one color.
Oh.
And I want to be able to do multiple colors.
How many colors can yours do?
4.
4.
I can do up to 4 colors.
So do you have to come up with a pattern on your own, like tell it what to do, or like?
I can, but I can also download files.
Oh, okay. And then can I see the frog?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's got magnets in his hand, but they're not strong enough.
Wow.
To actually.
That's crazy. Just the way that he moves. He's like an actual frog. That's so crazy. We had a frog that has laid eggs in the dog swimming pool, and so now we have a bunch of tadpoles just swimming around back there.
Oh, nice.
Sex, egg.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know, what is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Dirks Bentley.
On KIX.
Look at his little head turn even.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
The things that you can do with 3D printing now is
And the guy only charged $5 a piece for these.
No way.
Yeah.
I would have figured like 20 at least.
Yeah. And then the pet rocks were 2 for $5.
That's a great
So I
deal.
spent $20 on all this.
Nice.
But I went to the casino Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Jason wanted to go for dinner, and we sat down at this one machine. We had dinner, then we sat down at a machine. When we go, we take like $100 a piece and consider it. That's our entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's been 3-4 months since we've done anything. So I'm like, oh, $1.50, okay. And I bid, and all of a sudden I'm out of money, and I'm like, how am I out of money? But I hit a bonus on my last spin, and it keeps going. Turns out I was betting $15.
Oh my!
Every spin.
Whoops. It'll go by pretty quick that way. Did you win?
$3,200.
No way.
Yeah, I've never
Good
won
for
before.
you.
So I cashed out.
Yeah. For Zimmer, we have a Christmas party every year, and we go to the casino. And Randy and I always, we blow through it, and they give us $50 free play, and I think it's 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and we're done.
All gone.
Oh yeah.
Except you won. You won what,
$110
last
time. First time I've ever won anything.
Yeah.
Well, and it's crazy because
I cashed out immediately. I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Jason doubled his money, so he walked out with $200.
Nice.
And we were sitting right beside each other too. So the fact that we were on machines right beside each other and we both came out positive, it was like I was just sitting there going.
I don't know how people do it. I never have any luck at a casino ever.
Well, my daughter-in-law was saying that her uncle, I think it is, will go and lose $75,000 and then go a week later and win $150,000.
Holy cow!
No,
that would make me sick.
No,
I could never.
Thinking about
he
it makes
bets
me ill.
$50 or more a spin, and I'm like,
jeez, no.
Holy cow!
When I
can imagine having that kind of money.
Right.
After all my spins and everything, I'm like, oh, I won $325.
Nope.
And I was all excited, but it wouldn't let me spin again. I'm like, what is going on? And Jason goes, look up. And I realized I was betting 10 cents rather than 1 cent. So it was $3,000.
Wow.
I about had a heart attack.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash with 2 times today now to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
720 and 420, and we didn't get a winner this morning, which means we added another $25 to the jackpot, and your next chance to guess and win is 420 with Brett James.
But we're talking about your craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard of.
Or maybe one that you actually believe in, either way.
What's your craziest conspiracy? Do you have any? Do you believe? What's the craziest one you've ever heard of?
I don't know. I don't really get into conspiracy theories. Give me the cold hard facts.
Okay.
Show me.
What's the craziest one you've ever heard of?
The spook light is real.
Yes, it's real. I'm trying to tell her I have seen them firsthand. That's not a conspiracy theory.
I don't know about that, though.
You've been... Well,
I've
but
never
you didn't
seen
see
it.
anything.
No, I didn't see anything.
Well, and this year, unfortunately, the person who would let us onto their land to park to watch for the spook lights sold his land, and the new owners are not receptive to the idea of us coming down there. So you may never get to see the spook lights, Jen.
I would love to see the spook lights. I just don't. I don't know.
We've got to find somebody
feel like a thing.
We're looking for someone who will let us park in their field or let us park on their property. And we're very respectful. We don't do anything but just sit there and look into the woods like a bunch of freaks. That's all we do.
So, if that's you, if you don't mind us coming out and hanging out for a little bit one night, then let us know.
So have I.
We had to go down there for 6 years before I finally saw something, but we finally did see something on one of the haunted spook tours one night.
Well, growing up, I used to live right down the road from it.
And so you've seen it many times, I'm sure.
A lot.
So what I think it is I think someone's playing a trick on y'all, and it's just the stupid thing's just not real.
It is. Even the Army Corps of Engineers has gone and done investigations trying to figure out what they are.
So they're the ones playing the trick on y'all. They're like, we're going to go down there and we're just going to we're pretending.
I guarantee you that if there was something behind it, it would be the government.
Oh, my Lanta.
Well, if you keep on going down that road, the highway, if the people have their bright lights on, the light travels that far, and that's what it is.
See, Randy?
No, that is not what it is. Trust me, we've had it come right up near us, and there is no way that orb, that sphere, had anything to do with traffic some 5 miles away.
So what do you think it is then? What is it, Randy?
I have no idea. Gas? Some sort of phosphorescence?
Someone ate something bad and
I just don't
never
know how
touching
it
the
collects
cheese again?
and then moves. That is so weird.
I don't know.
It's very strange, and I want you to get to see it, but we've got to find somebody who will let us come down there and set up on there, a field or something, where we could just park because they won't let you park on the sides of the road. So we're hoping somebody will come forward and volunteer that for this year's Spook Tour.
But we're talking about the craziest conspiracy theories you've ever heard.
History is a lie.
History is a lie. All of it. None of it's true.
None of it's true. We reinvent it every 8 minutes.
We've had an additional 1,000 years worth of history added to our timeline. The Romans and the Greeks were basically made up. It was a different civilization, a super civilization that dissected into multiple pieces in order to cover up the greater picture. Mankind is thousands of years older than they let on.
And we were created by aliens. Yeah, from the city Atlantis, where they came from.
Yes, Hyperboreans. From Tartaria, actually.
Yes.
First.
From over there near Santorini and everything. That's where it all started from. There was an alien spacecraft land. I've heard all of this.
Hyperboreans, as in like hyperbole, as in an over-exaggeration? Is that what we're talking about?
That's what we're talking about. Good catch, Jen.
What is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard?
My favorite one is the one about Walt Disney for you, Randy.
Oh, you like that one? It's true. They took his head when he died.
But you're crazy.
Listen, when Walt Disney died, they took his head because they realized the level of intelligence in this man was unlikely to happen again. So they decided to put his brain, cryogenically freeze it, and wait for the economy to get better and when they could find a body to reattach it to. They've got the technology to do that right now. They're ready to do it. They're just waiting for financially us to get better to where it can be feasible.
I'll believe that when I see it, Randy. But hey, listen, I listen to you guys every morning, and you guys make my morning 10 times better.
Well, thank you.
Scientists have actually shown that listening to Morning Kicks is a good way to make your day 10 times better.
Right.
Yeah, and I just have to get my husband to listen to it.
It may take a little bit more time for him because scientists have also been able to prove that it takes men a little bit more time to learn these things than women.
Hey,
yeah, I can understand that.
Listen, if he doesn't start listening soon, divorce him.
What is the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard?
That Randy and Jen are responsible for 6 out of 10 divorces across America.
I hope not.
Me too.
623-1025 to call or text.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Ding, 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 ding. I need to look into more conspiracy theories. I just don't know a lot of them.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
I know there's Elvis isn't really dead. I know Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen head. I know Bigfoot's real. There's we were talking about it earlier. Hitler is
in Argentina.
He escaped and went to Argentina. But the moon landing's not real.
What about the 23andMe
9/11
thing?
wasn't real. But I don't really subscribe to any of those.
Contrails.
Yeah, and I've heard about that one.
Weather controlled by the government, contrails.
Yes.
Now, I know that that's a ridiculous idea, ridiculous concept, but then we sat in here and we watched these storm fronts roll down, and when they hit I-44, they flatten out and then begin to move east.
That's
and I'm
true.
like,
we have seen that.
what's happening there? How are they doing that? And it does it over and over and over again. So while I don't believe in contrails, I watch that and I'm like,
I've also heard that contrails control people's moods and behaviors and things like that. Like people become more aggressive.
Contrails, if you don't know, that's the jet disruption that happens behind a supersonic jet plane. They produce these, looks like, you've seen them, the white streaks that go behind where a plane is. That's a contrail. And supposedly the government controls FAA flight paths through the FAA and the TSA. Not TSA, the FAA. To where they can control weather patterns by directing these planes at different points within the atmosphere.
You just say random acronyms: FAA, the TSA, the OSA, the
MICKEYMOUSE, and it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I've heard JFK was a whole setup by the government, and they wanted you to look in the wrong place. Look, the killer's over here. The killer was actually over there.
Now I do believe that there are connections between. In fact, we've got to assign that as a movie sometime, and it's long.
What movie is it?
JFK by Oliver Stone. It's stupid long.
Like how long?
2.5 hours.
Oh, Rosemary's Baby was like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
This is longer, and it's very tedious. Kevin Costner is in it.
Tedious?
Tedious.
Tedious?
Tedious.
Tedious? It's very tedious.
But they go into the connections between the mafia. Mm-hmm. So the mafia helped put JFK into power. They had some control. JFK's father was we think we have a swamp in the government now. They had a swamp in the government now. And his father was a very, very rich, the old man Kennedy.
That good?
But he had loose connections with the mafia. The mafia promised him so many votes for his Democratic son, which originally when John F. Kennedy ran for office, he did not stand a chance. Well, the mafia actually got union workers, people within those circles to come in and vote multiple times, and they paid them for their votes to go vote and help put him into power. Well, the first thing JFK did when he got into power was put his brother, Bobby, as the attorney general, who immediately went after the mafia. And this was all during the time of Jimmy Hoffa and stuff, too. Jimmy Hoffa controlling the unions. They had first rallied the unions to vote for JFK and everything. And then when all this happened, they started trying to control the unions. All sorts of big flare-ups. Well, then the Bay of Pigs fiasco happened in Cuba. And that was where they tried to go in and take back control from Fidel Castro, utilizing Cuban nationals that were here in the United States. And that failed miserably. So the reason that they wanted to take back control was that Cuba, before Castro, had been a mafia hotbed. I mean, Havana was controlled entirely by the United States Mafia. The gambling, the casinos, the prostitution, it was rampant in those areas. It was the United States tourism. It was like our Las Vegas. Cuba was the Las Vegas of the 50s and 60s. And when they did not get control of that back, the mafia, angry enough, they thought that JFK had botched that. And the fact that Bobby was after so many of them, they shot JFK, and then just a few weeks later, shot and killed his brother. And so there is evidence to support those claims. And the movie JFK, while they do sensationalize some parts of it, now, what role did Lee Harvey Oswald? I believe Lee Harvey Oswald was there and that he was shooting. But I also think there was someone else there shooting that day, too. It's too much evidence. I mean, Lee Harvey Oswald was back here shooting down. And if you've watched the Magruder film of JFK, he goes, when he's shot in the head. That doesn't happen if you're hit in the back of the head. Right. I mean, it's clearly, he flies backward.
We need a little Bitmoji that I can hit when you start doing your history lessons. That like dances across the screen.
Conspiracy, yeah. That would be cool.
The more you know. That's right, Megan.
So JFK is one. What is FSM?
I
want to get some of these we don't know. Global warming, somebody said.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Elvis lives up on Pikes Peak.
That one I haven't heard.
I think I've got those set up ready to go. What is this, Elvis?
I think Elvis and Tupac and all of them are on an island somewhere together.
What I've heard of would be global warming.
All right, we're good to go. Oh my gosh!
Hold on, Megan made a TikTok for KIX. We gotta watch it.
Oh, it's good.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Can we retick it?
We can retick the tickety talk.
Retalk it to talk.
Let's see.
So I finally got my roof done over the weekend.
Took you long enough.
4 weeks after they did it.
TikTok wants to load.
My mind is blown by this. So this guy, here's what happened for those of you that don't know. They did the roof and he said, tell you what, we're going to be coming back on Monday to clean up a little bit more, make sure everything's clean, go over everything. He said, next Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be by to finish the flashing over your garage area. Nice. Redo that. That's awesome, Megan.
That's so great, Megan.
So they were going to come back and redo the flashing later in the week. Monday, they were going to come by, and I said, fine, I'll give you the check then. They did such a great job. They worked so hard. They were there early. They stayed late. Everything was just done perfectly. I thought, these guys are trustworthy. I can give them the check, even though this flashing has not been done yet. You know.
You were wrong.
I gave him the check on Monday, and then on Wednesday, he said it rained that day. And he said, hey, we can't do this when it's raining. We'll be by early next week to do it. Well, he said, I'll be by on Monday. Monday, he never showed. So I texted him. I said, hey, what happened? Sorry, we got busy at another job. We'll be by on Wednesday. Wednesday rolls around, and he texts me and says, I can't make it today. I've had some things come up. And I said, no problem. He's communicating with me. I don't care. That's fine. He said, I'll be by on Saturday. Saturday, he never comes by. I text him. I was looking for you today, about 7 or 8 o'clock that night. Don't hear from him. The following Monday, he texts me back and says, sorry, stuff came up. Sets another, and he says, I'll do it later this week. I said, what day? I want to know what day and what time. And he tells me, and he did not show up. And he said, tomorrow, promise. And I begin to hammer him a little bit. Hey, I kind of feel like I'm being shunted aside for other things now that you've gotten your payment. No, that's not the case. I promise we'll be there tomorrow. And he doesn't show.
So this is like 2 weeks now?
No,
of this?
This is 3 going into 4.
Okay.
And into 4, the same thing happened 3 times on the 4th week. So what I did on Friday out of frustration when he didn't show up Friday is I went through and I typed out about 110 text messages, all part of the same conversation, all one-sided from me, and I scheduled them. Something you can do to Android. You can have a text go out at a certain time. I scheduled them to go out about every 10 to 15, not even 15, but every 5 to 10 minutes, a different text would go off as part of this conversation.
Starting at what time?
4 a.m. So over between 4 o'clock and 6:30, boom, 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 texts. And later, once I woke up, I saw his responses. Very sorry, yes. And I said, I don't understand how you can do business like this. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the mid-80s. It is 68 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX Takeover Monday edition getting ready to start in 4 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about the craziest conspiracy theory that you've ever heard of.
623-1025 to call or text.
What's yours?
It is the flying spaghetti monster.
The flying,
What?
The flying spaghetti monster. So tell her what this is.
The flying spaghetti monster is apparently there's millions of followers of it. Basically, he exists, I guess, to down with religion kind of thing. But yeah, flying spaghetti monster. You can Google it.
The name itself just sounds weird.
They even have a parade for him.
What? They have a parade?
Yeah, it's the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh, there's no way. This has got to be fake.
Pastafarianism or Pastafarianism or however you say it.
Yeah, there you go.
The worshiper like of Alfredo, is that what this is?
Kind of. It's actually a bunch of atheists. They do this to make fun of organized religion is what it is.
Oh, my Lanta.
There you go.
So it's got more nefarious undertones.
But I looked it up and it's a real thing.
Yes, it is.
I'm so surprised.
It's like Satanism without all the evil undertones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're wanting to know, what is your craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard of?
Okay, I know someone that truly believes that if you do the DNA testing on 23andMe or the Ancestry, that they take your DNA and they put it into a database, and then really rich people can find organ donors for organs they need or whatever they need through the database, and then you'll just go missing and they'll steal your organs.
So I guess you better stay off the 23andMe DNA site, right?
It's too late. He told me this after I had it done.
So it's just a matter of time now before they show up and snatch your organs.
Yes, they are. They don't want to make it easy. It's something else.
You're going to wake up in a bathtub full of ice or something.
I've heard that the government will use this if they need to get your DNA for something or they need a test for something.
Now,
and they can do that, right?
That's no joke. That's how they caught the strangler, the hillside strangler, whatever, the guy who had been strangling and raping women all over California. So they got his DNA through, not even his DNA. It was a relative's DNA. So they found his DNA at the crime scene. And they had no record of the guy actually committing the crimes. But they found his cousin through 23andMe and were able to say, okay, who within his family circle, and they found 2 or 3 possibles, and they began watching them.
So that's not even a conspiracy theory.
No,
that
that's a
true.
real thing. What is the craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard of?
We met Elvis in 1990.
See? I'm telling
No,
you.
you did not, Joe.
Seriously, we were on the top of Pikes Peak getting off of the train.
Uh-huh.
We drove the train to the top of the mountain, and we were on the summit, and it has the temperature and the elevation and everything up on the top of the mountain and the date and everything. So we was wanting to take a picture, and this gentleman walks up and he says, "Hey, baby, would you like me to take that picture for you?" She says, "Well, sure." And well, when he's taking the picture, his lip curls.
It was Elvis. I'm
It
telling
was
you.
Elvis.
And let me guess, you looked when you said, "Hey, we appreciate you taking the picture." He said what?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what he said. It was Elvis.
So was JFK standing there as well, and Marilyn Monroe's with him?
Okay, don't be ridiculous.
No. That was a different trip.
They're dead, Jen.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say.
What's the craziest conspiracy theory you've ever heard of?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Morning KIX Takeover just 3 minutes away.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. What's up?
So
I'm just laughing at the calls.
yeah, they're great. So I start texting him, and I think I'm being really nice, actually.
Randy's nice.
Yeah, I'm like,
I bring him coffee. He was harassing me earlier.
what?
Nope, the moment you walked in the door.
Hold on, I'm going through.
Well, even before online.
That's
He told me my face was source code or whatever.
So I say, after you
mean.
promising me that it would be done and then not showing up or texting me or anything, I feel like I'm getting blown off since I already paid you. I said, let me assure you that if I told you I was going to bring you payment or give you payment on a particular day and then I didn't show up or contact you, you'd be wanting to know why. And you'd be turning it over to collections. I said, after the great job you guys did on the roof, I can't tell you how disappointed I've been in trying to get this little piece of flashing done. What is it about this job that is being so difficult? I said, can you call me so that we can have an open, honest conversation about this? I don't know why this is being so difficult. We've had so many bad experiences with contractors doing this kind of thing to us. I don't see how people like this can stay in business. How do you maintain a customer base? It's just over and over, and I'll be there in 2 hours. I get a text back. And he gives me another excuse as why all this. I said, I don't need to know why. All I've ever asked from you is that when you're not going to be there, you communicate and let me know. You have not done that. And I said, I went back and counted. I said, there are 11 different instances where you said you were going to be there and then weren't. 4 of those you told me I will not be there. The other 7, you did not let me know at all. How is that good business? I said, what I don't like when you say you're going to be here, it leaves me sitting here wondering, this is not a good way to do business. I know if you were expecting payment, okay, it's just common courtesy. These are all separate text messages. Please, separate damage. Just communicate with me when you say that you're going to show up and then don't. It takes absolutely no effort to pick up the phone and send me a text.
What if he
Morning,
broke his
Dustin.
finger?
Okay.
That would take some effort then, yeah.
Yeah.
It took him 30 minutes.
Ooh, that's pretty.
30
That's that rock.
minutes. I did the rock. That's not what he did.
No, I know, but that's
Yeah.
what I saw.
So they had to cut that stone along that line, put this metal plate under it, and then caulk around it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Why didn't you
Took
just do it
30
yourself?
minutes.
'Cause he
I don't
paid
have
for
the
it.
masonry saw it. I also
I know.
paid. It was
Kidding.
part of the job.
I'm just kidding.
And my response, thank you. We are done.
We bought the boards to finish the last wall of our kitchen, our
Nice.
outdoor kitchen.
Yay.
Jason's going to stain them this week.
You know, we've talked about this so many times on this show about contractors with this kind of behavior where they just shut you aside.
Right.
That's why Jason just does it himself.
And that's my tendency too. I've had to learn how to do so many things myself because you cannot depend on 4 states contractors as a whole, as a general.
So sad.
It's very rare that you
ridiculous.
find, and if you find one, you better take care of them because this is their whole philosophy of doing business. It's like, whatever. You know, they just generally show a total lack of respect for you. And this really bugs me because these guys did such a good job
Right.
on the initial work.
Well, yeah, they wanted their money.
And once they got it, could care less about me.
Yeah, Bryson says he's ready to get there and get it done, so you just leave him alone.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly right. And what a shame is that I had to do all of that to get a basic level of service.
I mean, it was you holding someone accountable, and people don't like being held accountable for things.
Stupid.
I don't like being held accountable.
You know, and he starts giving me all these things from his personal life. And I told him, I said, hey, I don't need to know why. That is none of my business. And I'm not asking why. I've never wanted to. He goes, well, there's reasons. There's reasons for everything. You also told me you would do this. You would be here then. I do expect, all I expect is for you to let me know when that changes. And he wasn't doing that. How do people stay in business with this kind of lack of service? It's mind-blowing to me. I'm glad that it's done. I have my new roof and that I won't have to worry about this. But until the next time I need a contractor, because I guarantee you I'll run the same sort of deal again. And for anybody else that has to, unfortunately, here in this area, by the way, different parts of the state where I moved from, this is not a thing. This is the only place I've ever experienced this is right here in the 4 states.
Gross.
Which is crazy.
It is. What is it with the people and the service people around here?
That's cute. Did you order that for you?
Oh, I ought to get.
Going to.
Yeah.
I ought to get that for my wife. That's what she goes by.
Oh, that's what I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Gigi.
She was the OGG.
Yeah.
That's cute.
T-shirt or a sweatshirt that says, "Oh, honey, I am that Gigi," and that will definitely be me.
Yeah.
I also ordered me a shirt that says "Gigi established 2025."
That's
nice.
Too.
Oh my gosh.
I need to figure out what I want to do for. Oh my God! Look at his face.
Wow. My fear was that they would block me and then I would have no way to communicate.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I
Absolutely.
expect. But you know what? I was at the point where well, let them do that. Then we'll go to court.
Right.
That was my next level. Dustin, you never gave me his information. I asked you to send that to me and you never did. Nice.
He got a cute little nose.
He does. He's got his mama's nose.
Yeah, Bryson, you know what? The problem with using the Amish for stuff like that is that you've got to feed them. They keep wanting you to let them out of the basement and stuff. And if they get the chance, they're going to call the police. So I've had numerous issues there too.
Is that the frog you got him?
Yeah.
That's
Isn't that cute?
adorable. How old is he now?
5 weeks.
Look at them legs. Chunk.
Oh, compared to his little cousin,
Yeah.
he's not a chunk. Let's see. This is his cousin.
So I like sharing that stuff with you guys because
The pumpkin.
it might give you a recourse to do. And I believe, let's hold these people accountable. Do not let them get away. That's part of the problem, I feel like, with people. The reason they do this is because they've gotten away with it so much.
Yeah.
We need to hold our service people accountable.
All right, so tomorrow we're talking about the weird smell that you secretly love.
Jen likes farts.
No, I don't. Good Lord.
And we also have
He accuses you of what he really likes.
That's true. I think that's what it is.
big announcement tomorrow. First thing in the morning, you need to make sure that you're awake when we go on at 6. We can only make this announcement at 6:10.
You want me to be awake that early? Are you crazy?
Okay, if you want to know about it first, and it's going to be important, it's going to affect the rest of your day tomorrow, make sure you set your alarm early. Get up at 6:10 because we will be making a special announcement at 6:10 tomorrow.
Is it what I think it is?
La 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 la.
Mm-hmm.
So, big announcement. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot. Lisa contacted me. So we have a call with her tomorrow.
Okay.
After the show.
At 11.
Yes, is when she wants to call with us. She had a ton of great ideas. Let me go back.
I figured she would.
Before we close down this morning, let me go back and tell you some of the ones that she said. And some of them we've never visited before. One in particular I want to try to make happen.
And they're all Southeast Kansas?
No. Joplin, too.
Cool.
This huge list.
I thought we had exhausted Joplin.
Well, I did too. She said, if in Joplin, could we add a bit of walking downtown? She said, I believe I could get us into, she said, number one, could you get us into the old library on Main? It's a good one and several places to talk about. But I also thought about the old library building, the Carnegie Library behind Memorial Middle School.
Okay.
I'm going to work on that. The one she's talking about is the one there on Main Street, across from City Hall. I don't think that's that scary. She said several places to talk about in that area, though. I'm not sure, but I might be able to get us a walkthrough of the Olivier, depending on the construction status. The Schifferdecker House, the Zelikin House, those would all be great. Those are all notoriously haunted. Neil Construction is overseeing all three. So if we can get with them, we can make that happen. She said there aren't a lot of options in Kansas, but Rose Cottage is still being rented out. That's in Baxter Springs. She goes, that would give us another stop there. She knows the owners could make that happen. She sent me a link with that. She said, let me think on Quapaw. Pitcher. She knows a location in Pitcher. She thinks the Raider Farm, which we've visited before, just north of Peace Church, but Peace Church, Raider Farm, go over to Baxter and do those two or three over there. We've literally got a plethora of possibilities now.
Awesome.
I really like the idea of doing Joplin, the downtown area. If we could get into some of those houses we've never been to before.
That'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So we could do Peace Church, come back over into Joplin and do a walking tour, maybe go through one or two of these houses. I feel like going through one and looking at others and hearing the story behind them, and then maybe go over and end up at the Masonic Temple.
Yeah.
And that way we could do the tours slowly and people could leave as they did them.
Sounds good to me.
So we have a couple of options now. Instead of me sitting, I told her I was panicking. So I wasn't. But we have a meeting with her tomorrow. We're going to figure out and see if she can help facilitate these or if she needs me to call.
He said, yes, I sent it in Messenger, and you sent me a message back and said, thank you, Dustin.
Oh, okay. The reason I didn't is because by the time I had already settled with these guys, Dustin. Now, I remember now you doing that, yes.
All right, so lots of good stuff happening tomorrow, so don't miss it.
Yeah,
Anything
he's
else?
right. What? Nope.
Anything else? Okay. Bye.